Happy Splasher here. Good afternoon. So right now we're doing day 4 of this Dark Tower run. As you can see, we are quite behind now, as we only have about 2 more days in order to get this done. We'll have 3 more free attempts after our initial 3 attempts over here. And so there'll be at least 1 more video, if not potentially 2. So yeah, let's hop right in. Alright, faced monster before. It's gonna be a pretty tough battle. Okay, let's take a look at the pet that they have. So they're gonna deal excuse me, they're gonna deal extra damage whenever a male enemy kills. Also some attack boost and health boost. Only gonna go with our hero with some protection, so I'm gonna start with the Yoster behind the building. This will give a health boost to our heroes at the end of the turn for every female that's on the board. Will also allow us to deal some extra damage at the beginning of the turn. And we'll have the skill for roughly 2 turns, as they do have that silent skill on the Warlord.
Yeah!
Okay. They have this hero over here, does poison damage to 2 of our heroes, and then also deals extra damage to our Warlord. We'll probably have to get rid of this now, especially since, let's see. Oh, okay, well, this one's actually going to be destroyed in about 2 turns anyways. See if we have any floaters if we can. So this one, when it dies, it gives toxin to a random enemy, which will help us out. This one here, nope, just spikes. All right, so just gonna go with this melee hero just to block, also destroy this building. And then as mentioned, that death trigger that will give toxin. We also got some health back because of a melee kill. But right now it's not looking too good, especially since this hero alone can destroy this, and then also can still deal additional poison damage. All right, so there's the death trigger over there. Toxin on this hero. Probably going to go with our vampire now, as we do still need to get rid of this. Then also going to follow up with probably just a hero with high health. So in this case, going to go with this melee here, or this building over here. We're not going to be blocking the damage so much, but we do want to get this extra attack. And we still want this building to still be around, so that's why we don't place it in front of the open lane here. Okay, so they did the silence. That's fine. We expected that.
Yeah!
Okay, some more combat damage, some more poison damage, and then as you can see, more damage to our Warlord. We're going to do our destruction skill to get rid of these heroes. And then I'm going to follow up with the... this Legion over here. So the reason why is because it attacks an extra time for every time an order or hero attacks on our side. We'll also be able to get an attack boost over to our heroes. And... oh, so it's not poison, that's good. Okay, we will need to get rid of this hero. This one deals damage at the beginning of the turn to our heroes. Don't have anything for now. I'm going to summon this hero with the high health, also just because it's an order as well. Let's just deal as much damage as we can. We're also getting a health boost over to our order heroes. Alright, so here are the stones. These are the stones that will help them protect their range heroes. Also will give health back to the Warlord every time we attack them. Okay, just seeing this hero here. Gives miss to enemies in the line. Got it. Okay, let's see. Best we could do... I know we have poison, but that won't be enough to destroy those. And take combat damage over there. This hero gets an attack boost for every wounded hero that's on the board, but still won't be enough to actually destroy these. But we will need to block in some way, so let's see. None of these are order 2, so we can't even get the extra attack either. But I guess we'll try and deal as much damage as we can. So in this case, probably going to go with the Cheer Shell. Didn't see some damage at the beginning of the turn from the Madam Agony. We'll be taking combat damage over here, and then potentially lethal on this open lane. Alright, well that just caps it off. So they have their own Yoster. Gives a health boost for every female that's on their side. As seen before, these other 2 heroes are also female, so that's why these are also getting a boost. We could do a block with our summons, but again, they will be able to deal damage at the beginning of the turn with both the Madame Agony and the Yoster over here. So we lost that one because we had to use our destruction skill early to get rid of the Malian. That was the one that was dealing the poison damage to our heroes. And then we did have a little bit of a comeback, but again, their heroes were too strong once they summoned the Madame Agony along with the stones to protect. Alright, so let's keep going. See if we can drag a win out of this somehow. Okay, another strong opponent. Okay, I'm gonna go with the TNT over here on D2. This one summons instant kill runes, which will help disrupt the board. And we do want to stop some spots where they can summon. Would have gone also too with the hero with the high health, but this is fine. Right, so this hero here deals damage for every hero that's on the board. And see, we did take some damage over here, so it looks like we will be losing our TNT. Just a matter of what we can do against them. So let's see. Comet over there, comet there. I'm gonna hold off on using our vampire, as when this hero dies, it will deal damage to the enemies, so it'll allow us to set up for our death trigger over there. So we're gonna go with a hero with the higher stats and avoid this building here as well. So we're gonna continue and summon on this open lane, just for some damage, and then also because of the instant kill runes on the board. So this turn we will be losing our TNT. You can see one of the instant kill runes did take care of one of these heroes. Probably actually going to leave this hero still on the board. It is dealing a lot of damage to us, but we're only getting rid of one hero if we are going to be getting rid of a hero. So in this case, going to go with this melee hero over... I'm going to go with this melee hero over here on B3. It'll avoid the splash damage. And then it has decent enough stats over here. They'll probably summon a hero to protect. Or not, okay. So in this case, they have this melee hero over here, has some attack steal, also poisons enemies around. Don't have enough to destroy either one, but what we can do is go for the vampire. And this vampire can actually deal extra damage at the end of the turn, so that'll allow us to at least stop that. I'm gonna go next with the Jolnir over here. So it can at least destroy these Strick, and then also not have to use our death triggers quite yet. So there's the silence. That's okay for now. Okay, let's see. So we are running low on health. This hero has extra attack. We will be able to at least stop it with our flight hero. So we're going to summon our flight hero just to block. Could have summoned it over here on A2 as well, but we're not really sure how much health this hero will need. So also do want to be able to use destruction for more than one hero. Alright, so as mentioned, we will be doing the destruction skill. Let's see if we're also going to get rid of this hero. So the problem is right now, if we attack this hero, we'd be able to get rid of it, but then this hero has low health. We could give it miss, but then we'd still be taking damage over here. And it could still possibly be protected. I'm going to go for the long-term play and actually go with the melee hero, just to give this miss. This hero gives miss to 2 enemies whenever it attacks. And it looks like our building is also still dealing damage as well. That's fine. So here are the stones. This lane C is actually protected now because they can't summon on the stone spot and then also on the instant kill runes. Hey, look, it's another Strick. How disgusting. Alright, so in this case, we'll be able to give these miss, so that's cool. This is going to be a weird turn where we actually don't do our summons because they can't attack once we do our miss. So we're going to go with the melee hero over here just to block. Okay, next turn we could be dealing poison damage to range, or we could actually freeze heroes. I'm gonna start summoning heroes down here if we can. Of course, this hero silences enemies in the line once it dies. So let's see, combat over there. Destroy those. Destroy those. We need to be able to freeze this hero. That's the key part. So we're gonna do our summons. Hopefully we can actually get a couple of them on this line here. Which we don't. But we will be able to silence the other heroes. So because this hero is nature, we can get around the silence skill. I'm gonna summon the Vixen over here on A1. You can see our heroes silenced, but we will be able to freeze these heroes. Okay, we are also going to be dealing damage at the beginning of the turn for this hero's attack. Okay, this hero here gets spikes whenever one of our heroes attacks. So we'll be destroying this and this. Do transform to get rid of those. We don't have any melee heroes to actually attack. That's the problem right here, as these are all ranged. Come over there. Gonna balance this out and actually go with the, let's see, so this will die from spikes, this will die from combat. Yeah, it's not looking too good right now. I'm gonna go with the Madam Agony to transform these heroes. You do want to be able to destroy the stone to actually deal some damage over here. And we left the heroes, we left the Madam Agony not on lane B because we don't want to destroy these these shards, as they are getting in the way of combat. Okay, so we have this hero here, gives bleed to our heroes, and it happens before the attack, so that actually means even though this hero did miss, because there's a flight hero, this hero will still get the bleeding. Right, so let's see, how much their spikes is 128, so even if we attack with any of these heroes, they will die. Can you see there? And so we are going to be taking lethal now because of the Dandy Croc. Oh. See, this is what happens when we have to use our destruction skill early. Alright, well, we have one more attempt. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're facing a Jimmy Rocker Boy this time. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we have the Apollo that can give Metal Shield to one of our heroes when they come into, whenever an enemy comes into play. Gonna start setting up early for this and see if we can get this to work. So we're gonna go with our Vampire first and then summon our hero behind over here on C1. Don't want to place him too close to the heroes because of the splash damage that the Rocker Boys do. And see, we can also give evasion to one of our heroes at the end. So here are the block runes. That's going to help their heroes. Okay, we have this hero here. Poisons ranged enemies, which in this case will be this one here. Going to go with our melee hero just to kill the building and then also block, as we will be getting evasion. Yeah! So we get some health back. We'll wound these heroes, and then also this one will get evasion. The hero itself will never give its own stats, so in this case, this will not get evasion, and then this will also not get mental shield. Whoa! So we have this hero here, it freezes the attacked enemy. Okay, this hero here can give mental shield to two of our heroes when they come into play, so in this case could potentially protect this. So I'll go with that. And that's good. Alright. Okay, some more wounding again. We're gonna hold off under destruction skill until we have more heroes to clear out. And you can see we have the mental shields that are protecting our heroes now every time they do the summons. And we did this in particular to prepare for these Jimmy Rocker Boys. Yeah! Alright, so we have this hero here. When it dies, it deals damage to a female enemy, which in this case is this one here. Okay, got the rocker boys here with the splash. They are missing because of the evasion on our heroes. I'm going to continue and summon the... Let's see, combat over there, combat there. Yeah, this is fine. We're going to summon the Fortalist over here on D1. This will give us health whenever the enemy attack. And then also we'll get a attack boost whenever one of our nature heroes dies, which in this case we don't have any, but it's a flight hero, so that'll help us out a little bit. Next turn we will be doing the destruction skill to then go for some damage. Okay, so they summon the Groot. This one silences our heroes in the line, which in this case was both our flight hero and then this hero over here. As mentioned, we will do the destruction in order to get rid of these heroes. Not really so worried about the Groot, although we are pretty far away from lethal. So what we can do, however, is... I guess we can summon the flight hero over here to get rid of this. Or at least protect this hero over here. This hero also has a lot of blocks, so I guess that probably wasn't the best idea. Could have protected this hero, as it is... Oh, it is poison, so either way it is going to die next turn. Alright, so this hero does have evasion, but it is poisoned. This hero here summons a bush in front of itself, but there's none, as you can see. We have no way to get rid of this just because of the high attack, or the high block rather. So rather just try and race for their heroes. So in this case, I'm going to go summon this range hero over here behind the building. This one gets an attack boost at the end of the turn. Also gets an attack boost for every hero that's on the board. Could have waited until next... Actually, we won't even have next turn. We're hoping that we can do our summons and actually just go for lethal instead of fighting their heroes over here. Gross. Alright, so they have the Masuras. They have the extra copies every time they attack. They're now in the way. We are very far behind in heroes, and we can't get rid of them either. Let's see. Combat will destroy those. Best we can do is deal combat to actually open up here. Problem is, they still have their other skill that can give our heroes health to 1. So in this case, all of those will be potentially destroyed. Let's combat over there. Yeah, I guess we can go with the 72. Wow. Even with this one extra point of damage, we can't destroy this. Let's see if it's also on a block rune, which is not. Alright, so in this case, we will summon this hero over here just to get rid of this Masora copy. Oh! They still have their one copy of Masora left, so that means they'll be able to continue getting another copy. Right, so I guess, let's see. So we'll have combat destroy that Masora copy. We'll take combat damage over here. These will freeze up. Guess we can, well, no, we're not guaranteed that we're going to be able to stop this either. Combat there. Yeah, they're just going to be able to keep on creating Masora copies, and we have no way to break through just because of those extra Masoras. Ugh. So guess we can go with the old god to freeze these heroes. But that is really it. We're going to be taking combat over here. Well, here's our health set to 1, so these are now going to be destroyed. This hero with the Pierce destroyed our Yoster, our Dragar over here. And we have no way to get this back. Even if we do the My 10, we will only end up destroying potentially 2 heroes. Or no heroes. And then we also take extra damage off of the Ghosta to our heroes once they attack. So, that was that. 3 straight battles of just pure destruction. So not a particularly good run as of this week. Right, well, we have one more video to make once those attempts come back in, so we'll see you guys later. Hopefully we'll do a lot better than that. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.